good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good day. If your day has ended, I hope it was a good one. If you're listening to this right now, I would love to genuinely thank you. It's been a while since I last sat down, recorded, and really reflected out for myself. Honestly, this week was exam week, so it was a bit stressful, but I'm still proud of myself because I did it. And now the week has ended, and I finally decided to sit down and start this podcast again. I wanted to make it more alive, so my goal for now is to keep it alive with at least one episode per week. I feel so guilty right now for the time I wasted. Please stop scrolling. Everything you want to see is there. Nothing is going to disappear. All the reels, all the videos, they're just there. But your studies, your exams, they won't wait for you. If you have exams, you have to pass them well, okay? And like what I've been trying to do is finding like a lifestyle, a way to balance everything. If you don't know me, I am now in my junior year, so things are getting serious, which honestly scares me a bit. But it's okay. I believe it's a process we're going through and we'll figure it out somehow. I don't know exactly how. I don't have like fully planned plans, but at least I have some goals, some determined goals, which sometimes makes me feel a bit confused. And I always feel like I'm wasting time and still running out of it. I mean, I'm still 16 years old, and it's kind of wild that I'm living all of this at once, while some of my peers don't even seem to care about this. And that's a plus, that's a good thing for me. I also had an experience that I really want to share with you that I will never forget. Last holiday week, about 2 weeks ago, I was in Rabat, the capital of Morocco, at a camp for girls. Like it was a 4-day camp, 3 days, something like that. And we learned skills that will help us in the future. It was a boot camp, okay? As I said, we learned skills that will help us in the future, especially considering AI. And I met some very ambitious girls from all around Morocco, and it was so inspiring. The speakers were amazing. I loved being there, and I feel like I needed that opportunity to get back on track because I had like kind of burnout and I didn't have the courage or motivation to study or do much of anything. So it really had a big place in my heart. I've been also thinking for a while about why I wanted to start a podcast and why I ended up calling it Listen to Listen podcast. And honestly, it's not because I have everything figured out, because of course I don't. And I'm still learning, still messing up, and still trying to understand myself and the world around me. So please know that this podcast isn't me giving advice or telling you how to live your life, because I don't know how to live mine either. So how could I tell you how to live yours? It's just me talking out loud and sharing the lessons I'm picking along the way. I'm picking up along the way. I also consider this podcast a journal, a way to capture my thoughts, my growth, and my journey. And I really encourage you to do the same. Start documenting your life, whatever works for you. Journaling, filming a short video about what you're thinking, or even just like talking to yourself and saving it somewhere, a voice memo on your phone or something. Do it for your future self, because when you will look back, you'll see what you've been through and what you've learned and how far you've come. And trust me, you're going to feel proud. So yeah, this is a Listen to Listen podcast. Let's listen to the lessons we didn't know we needed. Hey loves, welcome back to the podcast. So remember in the intro, I told you about that bootcamp I went to. One of the workshops in that bootcamp was all about the time management tools. And honestly, it changed the way I see my whole day. So I decided to share it with you guys. The speaker of the workshop taught us this thing called I actually don't know how to pronounce it, so I will spell it. Its spelling is Eisenhower Matrix, but it's also called the ancient cross rule. So what it's basically about is that you draw like a big cross and divide it into 4 sections. Of course, you can use like a paper and a pen, your iPad, laptop, everything you like, and each section tells you what to do with your tasks. So let me break it down for you. The first section is for the urgent and important, or the do it now section. These are the tasks that literally can't wait. For example, if you have an assignment due tomorrow or a last-minute application you need to submit, the speaker said if it's in this box, drop everything and do it. And honestly, he's right. I've started like treating this section seriously, and it really takes the stress off because you're not leaving deadlines until the last second. The second section, it's about the important but not urgent, or the schedule it section. These are tasks that matter for your future but aren't present today, like studying ahead of exams, working on a long-term project, or even planning your week. The idea is to block time for these tasks so they don't suddenly become urgent. I personally use my Lilo app for this. It's amazing for seeing these tasks visually and scheduling them without feeling overwhelmed. The third section we have is for the urgent but not important, or the handle it fast or delegate section. Okay, these are tricky. They feel urgent, but they don't actually need your full brain energy, like replying to a non-critical group chat or helping someone with a small thing that someone else could do. The speaker here said to not let these steal our focus. When I totally started doing this, it's a game changer. The last section, it's for the ignore it section. It's for tasks that are not urgent and also not important. This one is golden. These are the tasks that eat your time and energy for no specific reason. Think scrolling TikTok for hours or random unnecessary tasks. The speaker literally said, if it's in this box, delete it or ignore it. And yes, it's so freeing once you actually do that. And that workshop, or this workshop, taught me that managing your time isn't just like about doing more. It's about choosing what really, really matters and protecting your own energy. After that, I started combining this method with time blocking, like mornings for big tasks, afternoon for smaller ones, and evening for chill or prep. And honestly, it made my whole day feel like lighter and more in control. Alright, that's the tea on the ancient cross rule and how it helped me finally manage my time. Try drawing your own cross, define your tasks, and see how it changes your vibe. Actually, it's so satisfying. And finally, to keep ourselves grounded, focused, and remind ourselves how precious our time is, let's do a little repeat after me. These are powerful affirmations to remember who we are and what we deserve. Remember to repeat after me. Don't cheat, huh? Say after me. I am loved. I am worthy. My time is my everything. Me first, the world after. I protect my energy with everything I have. I choose what really matters to me. I respect myself enough to say no. I own my day. I am proud of the progress I make every single day. Say it loud and let it sink in. Remember, your time is your power. You must treat it like the treasure it is. That's it all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me and chatting all about time, focus, and owning your day. I hope these tips, the cross rule, and our little affirmations help you feel more in control and confident with your time. Until the next time, stay amazing, stay focused, and keep being the queen of your own life. Love you, girls. Bye.